had it. 2 goals up on the world champions, 17 minutes from the biggest upset of the tournament. Then it slipped away, and their own coach walked into a press conference afterward and said one word that's now spreading across the football world: cheated. Atlanta, Tuesday. Argentina, the reigning world champions, Messi still hunting more history, up against Egypt, a team many expected to sit back and defend for their lives. Instead, Egypt came out swinging. Within 15 minutes, Yasser Ibrahim rose for a header and put the Pharaohs in front. 1-0, and the upset alarm starts ringing. Comment below right now before I tell you what happens. Do you think Egypt holds on, or does Argentina find a way? Let's see who calls it. Argentina gets a penalty before halftime. Messi steps up, and Egypt's goalkeeper, Mustafa Shubair, guesses right and saves it. Messi has now missed 4 of his 8 non-shootout World Cup penalties. Egypt's keeper was the reason they went into the break still leading. Second half, Egypt strikes again. Mostafa Zico buries a second goal to make it 2-0. For a few minutes, the biggest shock of the entire tournament is sitting right there. A nation reaching the quarterfinals for the first time ever at the expense of the world champions. Then Argentina claws back. Christian Romero pulls one back. Messi, still hunting redemption after that missed penalty, smashes home the equalizer himself, his 8th goal of the tournament. And deep in the closing stages, Enzo Fernandez scores the winner. Final score, Argentina 3, Egypt 2. Argentina survives and moves on to the quarterfinals. Egypt had the game of their lives in their hands, and it slipped through their fingers in the final 20 minutes. Be honest in the comments. After going 2-0 up on the world champions, do you think Egypt deserved more than this? I want to see the debate, and that's where this should have ended. A heartbreaking loss, a brave effort, nothing more to say. Instead, Egypt's coach, Hossam Hassan, walked into his press conference and detonated one of the most explosive statements of the tournament. He said Egypt had been cheated, that they'd suffered injustice, and that he wasn't going to nicely call it hard luck. He pointed to 2 specific moments: an Egyptian goal that got wiped out earlier in the match after VAR flagged a foul upstream in the build-up, and a shirt pull on an Egyptian player in the run-up to Argentina's winning goal that he says was never even sent to review. Then he went further, openly wondering out loud whether officials were under pressure to keep the world champions and Messi alive in the tournament. He didn't stop there either. Hassan also blasted the scheduling itself, pointing out both teams had played their previous match just 4 days earlier, and that whoever set a noon kickoff for a match this important in Atlanta Heat had clearly never played the game themselves. Then came the line that really traveled. He said he was done watching this World Cup entirely, out of pure frustration with how it had all gone. It's the kind of reaction that makes you wonder if this was less about the 2 calls and more about a coach who watched a once-in-a-generation chance disappear and needed somewhere to put that pain. So where does that leave things? Argentina's through, and Messi keeps his World Cup alive on merit. He missed a penalty, then delivered exactly when his team needed him most, which is usually what separates world champions from everyone else. Egypt, meanwhile, walks away from the biggest match in their football history, blaming the referees for a lead they had every chance to protect and didn't. Last one, comment your honest take. Genuine controversy, or a coach who came up short and is now looking for someone else to blame? I want to see both sides argued out down there. 2 goals up on the world champions, 17 minutes from history, and it slipped away in the cruelest way possible. Subscribe, because this tournament keeps finding new ways to shock us.